What's up, guys? I had this interesting debate through text, and I just had to share it. The question is the human race monogamous or polygamous? The science says we were polygamous for most of our history, but I'm arguing that the human race is now monogamous. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. And one more thing, a quick thank you to SchizophrenicQueen for doing the other side of the debate. Enjoy. You can look at the mating habits of humans just like you can penguins or any other mammal, or any species really. Historically, humans were polygamous, but in the past 2,000 years or so, even earlier, they've become predominantly monogamous. Even though we're historically polygamous, we have to look at the current data too. There are certain tribes and groups of people that are polygamous, but generally we've shifted to monogamy almost completely. Regarding general mating habits, a species is considered a new species if they can't or won't mate with the other population, whether for genetic reasons or social reasons. So there's precedent for social interactions being included in mating habits. So it doesn't matter if your current monogamy is predominantly social or genetic. We're currently predominantly monogamous as a species.
First, almost no humans are monogamous, as in one particular partner for life. Most are serial monogamists at best. Second, you aren't taking into account the rate at which monogamous relationships fail in societies in which extenuating factors have been mitigated to some extent, i.e., women being homeless or given the death penalty for leaving their partners.
So you're saying it's socially imposed monogamy? It doesn't matter, it's still social, which is a measurement by which scientists determine things about populations all the time. And the thought of polygamy disgusts a large portion of the population. Even if it's because they misunderstand it, it's still monogamy. At best, you could say it's serial monogamy, not polygamy. At best, people cheating are vestiges of an older polygamous society. Catch up to modern society and become monogamous. The world is moving on without you.
I dispute humans being a monogamous species. I don't think you've looked up the appropriate facts to back up that statement. Furthermore, I don't think they exist. I think statistics clearly bear out that the majority of humans do not choose one mate for life. And a significant, and I only don't say majority because I don't feel like looking up the statistics for the billionth time, number of humans don't even choose one mate at a time.
That's not polygamy, that's serial monogamy. Still monogamy. And regarding that last part there, we need statistics on that. By the way, do you have a decent microphone at your house?
I think there's a decent mic here, but I'm not positive. Look, show me a number and you win ultimately and finally. Show me the numbers that say 70+% of the human species has one partner either for life or at a time. That is what I require. I have seen statistics to the contrary. I have shown them to you. You did not accept them. Balls in your court. This is just an opinion contest now, not a debate. Not monogamy does not mean polygamy. Not monogamous only means not monogamous.
We need current statistics that show the majority of humans either aren't monogamous or serial monogamists, or showing a current trend toward or away from monogamy/serial monogamy. The trend data would be very useful.
Well, when you locate those, I'll be happy to check them out. As for now, we have a difference of opinion.
It would probably settle this whole thing. By the way, I need you to do me a solid. Find that microphone and record yourself reading all of your parts in this conversation. Then send me the recording.
No.
Then I'll have to give you an artificial and unusually deep voice. I'm recording it and putting it up on YouTube.
I do not consent to be in your incorrect video.
Would you prefer a Mickey Mouse voice?
I would prefer your incorrect opinion not reach the public.
I'm gonna read this whole conversation verbatim. I'm not even gonna comment on it. Just put it out there.
If you say so. My opinion is based on evidence. I based it on a book which quoted a large amount of data from various sources and statistics I've come across over the last few years. I feel like yours is based on what you'd prefer to be true. I've offered to send you the book to review yourself. Why will you not check out the book?
Which book? Sex at Dawn? I downloaded that for you.
Yes, Sex at Dawn. Read it then. Or listen to it. Whatever. Though I'd recommend reading it so you can check the sources as you go.
I don't deny that we're historically polygamous.
Okay, let's shelf this topic until new evidence comes to light. If you were doing this with 20 charts on the statistics afterward, it'd be fine.
Would you feel better if I got a hold of the data I mentioned and commented on it at the end?
If you can. I don't know that you can, though. You'd need the infidelity statistics, which are mostly self-reporting, which is pretty inaccurate, the marriage versus divorce statistics, and a monogamous species to compare it to. You'd also have to define what you're labeling as monogamous, and whether you mean social, sexual, or genetic monogamous, or a combination.
Why do I need infidelity statistics?
Because if people are fucking other people during their monogamous relationship, then they are not and cannot be counted as monogamous. Also, if you are accepting serial monogamy as monogamy, then divorce doesn't get you anywhere.
That doesn't count. The question is whether or not these people choose monogamy. They clearly do, even if they cheat.
What? You've completely moved the goalposts from your previous conversations. Never, not one time ever, would I claim most people don't claim to be monogamous. That is what is socially acceptable. Even people in polygamous relationships claim to be monogamous to their peers. What kind of dumbass would say otherwise?
The kind of dumbass that doesn't live in a monogamous society. Society is currently monogamous. Thus, our species is currently monogamous.
Humans aren't monogamous. That is my position. I'm even willing to defend that statement without adding by nature. But I would never say people can't claim to be mostly monogamous. There's nothing to support that position because it's clearly and obviously false.
Your position is built on sand.